The South Korean battery maker SK On has announced a state of emergency management. Ford and Volkswagen depend on SK On as a key supplier. SK On made this statement because sales of electric vehicles, EVs, in Europe and the US had been poor, costing the company a lot of money. I've never had a more relaxing or stress-free drive through this area than this one. A few years ago, I wouldn't even try to drive in places like this. Then, I was able to handle it most of the time, but I still drove in a way that stressed me out, as you can see from older videos. Now, the vast majority of the time, it is very comfortable and makes me feel very competent. Hello and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the newest electric news from the world of Tesla. In today's update, we talk about some exciting new changes and some problems that are happening in the world of electric vehicles. Come with us as we talk about these issues and what they mean for the future of electric cars. First, click the like button and, if you haven't already, subscribe to Tesla Stock News. Now let's begin. We'll start with news about Giga Berlin. Tesla's Giga Berlin has been given permission to grow, which means it will be able to make twice as many cars each year, which is pretty amazing. This huge rise shows how committed Tesla is to meeting the growing demand for electric cars and strengthening its place in the global market. When it comes to the Cybertruck, Tesla is getting a lot of flack for it. I mean, the media is saying it's such a letdown. At this point, even Tesla fans are not happy with it. Still, it looks like it will be the best-selling electric pickup truck in the US this year. This unique car has now sold more than any other electric pickup truck in the country, even the powerful Ford F-150. The Cybertruck's futuristic and angular look, along with its powerful performance, has wowed customers and changed the way electric trucks are made. Also, Tesla's full self-driving software version 12.5 is now available to most people. These improvements are a big step forward in the technology behind self-driving cars. They make navigation better and the drive experience smoother. The FSD software shows how committed Tesla is to always making automated vehicles better and coming up with new ideas. While the scenery is beautiful, it also has some problems. Battery makers are having a lot of problems, especially SK and LG. SK, the fourth biggest maker of EV batteries, has declared an emergency because sales of EVs in the US and Europe have been too low. The business has lost money for 10 quarters in a row, which has caused its debt to grow 5 times and made its financial problems even worse. This situation shows how unstable and competitive the market for EV batteries is. Tesla keeps setting big goals with Giga Berlin, the Cybertruck, and its FSD software. But the electric car industry as a whole is facing problems that show how hard it is to keep growing and coming up with new ideas. At the moment, both Tesla and SK Innovation are dealing with the effects of having a lot more batteries than they need. The market for batteries is deflating, which is making things very hard for makers. For example, Ford has cut back on its demand, leaving SK to deal with the effects of this too high production. This is similar to making too many goods at once when there is suddenly no market for them. Tesla's demand, on the other hand, stays steady, which is a bit of good news in this otherwise bad situation. To give another example, SK Innovation is like a cook who makes a lot of food only to find that the guests have changed their minds about what they want to eat. The company is dealing with the effects of a large battery oversupply, and the market is quickly getting worse. Ford's move to cut its demand has made things worse for SK, which now has too many batteries that can't be sold. At the same time, Tesla continues to see steady demand, which gives the company a sense of security in a market that is otherwise unstable. Taking a look at the battery business as a whole, Chinese companies currently have the most impressive 53% market share, mostly in their own country. This does, however, present a unique chance for South Korean companies, especially LG and SK. Since the US and Europe are taking steps to limit Chinese imports, LG and SK are in a good situation to take advantage of growth in Western markets. This situation is like a clever game of musical chairs, and the South Korean companies are ready to move into better spots. There are too many batteries on the market, which is a big problem for companies like SK Innovation. However, the way the industry is changing could mean growth and market expansion for South Korean makers. In spite of these changes, Tesla's stable demand tells a different story of resilience and potential in the electric car sector. But things are going to get even worse for battery providers soon. There is a lot of extra power on the market right now, which is causing the price per kilowatt hour to drop quickly. The sudden drop in prices is putting a huge strain on profit margins and lowering predictions for sales. Because of this, the industry is expecting a lot of changes and consolidation as the market for electric vehicles gets ready for its next step of growth. Let's look at the Cybertruck now. Imagine a truck that looks like it came straight from a science fiction movie. Its angular, modern design makes it look like it came from another planet. This powerful car didn't just show up, it made a statement and quickly took over the American market. The Cybertruck is more than just a truck, it's a statement on wheels. Its armor is made of stainless steel, and its windows are almost impossible to break. The Cybertruck has now become the most popular electric pickup truck in the United States. With 23,958 electric cars sold in Q2, Tesla surpassed the Ford F-150 Lightning, which is an amazing 61% increase year over year. What is it about the Cybertruck that makes it so appealing? One thing that makes it great is that it can hold a lot of things like everyday tools and expensive treasures. In addition, the Cybertruck has amazing speed numbers. It can go from 0 to 60 mph faster than many sports cars. It also has a long driving range, so you can go across the country without stopping very often. The Cybertruck is not only a car, but also a culture phenomenon. Its unique look and strong powers have captured the imaginations of both truck fans and science fiction fans, making it stand out from any other vehicle on the market and solidifying its position as the must-have electric vehicle of the year. The Cybertruck has an adjustable air suspension and is very durable, so it can handle a wide range of driving conditions, from city streets to rough off-road tracks. The rise of the Cybertruck is a huge change in a market that has usually been dominated by regular trucks. Tesla's ability to come up with new ideas and its unwavering commitment to changing the rules in the auto business are truly impressive. In the future of transportation, like the Cybertruck, it's not just about getting from A to B. It's also about doing it with style, power, and a brave spirit. But Tesla's competitors, especially Ford, are not giving up easy. Customers are still very interested in Ford's electric cars. In fact, only Tesla sold more electric cars in the first half of the year, with 44,000 sold. Ford is showing itself to be a strong competitor, which will keep the battle very tough. This ongoing competition is shaping up to be a huge fight in the EV market, which will keep people interested and push the limits of car technology. Now let's talk about Tesla's straight sales channel. Tesla's direct-to-consumer plan is the best example of speed and efficiency. It streamlines the sales process and makes a huge difference in cash flow. This method speeds up transactions by allowing for quick payment terms and faster shipping of goods, which successfully improves the dynamics of the supply chain. Tesla has cleverly used this plan to make the most money possible, quickly turning raw materials into cash. In this context, it's important to think about the reports that Tesla is having trouble with investment talks in India. Although these talks are based on speculation, Tesla is still committed to creating new product lines and expanding its business around the world. This shows that Tesla can handle several important projects at once without affecting the quality of any of them. It's clear that Tesla is committed to new ideas because it keeps improving its products and growing its business around the world. As part of its proactive strategy, the company wants to keep up its momentum and stay at the top of the car industry. From making battery technology better to releasing the long-awaited Cybertruck, Tesla is handling challenges with smart focus and strength. No matter what people outside of Tesla think, their hard work shows a clear path to future growth and progress. In addition, the release of Tesla's full self-driving software version 12.5 has shown a world full of both big steps forward and big problems. Elon Musk has said that the long wait for this update was caused by the need to educate the software's neural networks a lot. The goal of this intense retraining was to improve the system's normal driving abilities. This was an important step toward making autonomous driving safer and easier for people to understand. There are some good changes in this new version of the FSD program. Many users say that driving without using their hands is surprisingly smooth and feels a lot like driving with your hands on the wheel. This is a big step forward in the field of autonomous car technology. These improvements show that Tesla is dedicated to making their cars better and better, gradually leading to a time when cars can drive themselves with little or no help from a person. The change to such advanced technology does come with some problems though. Some users have had problems with the FSD speed control, especially when doing complicated moves like U-turns. These examples of inconsistent speed control show how difficult it is for the system to keep the right balance between following preset safety rules and adapting to real-world driving conditions. The feedback from these events is very helpful because it shows exactly what needs to be fixed. The FSD program needs to be improved and made more efficient. How Tesla handles these problems is very important because it shows how the company works to keep getting better. By tackling these problems head-on, Tesla can improve the performance and dependability of the software, making sure that each update gets them closer to a fully self-driving system. This process of constant improvement and growth is important for keeping users' trust and making the FSD system work better overall. The FSD software's performance is like a new technology going through its growing pains. It has moments of brilliance and moments of not being good enough. As Tesla keeps working to improve this technology, user feedback is a big part of how it does it. Tesla's plans to improve the driving experience to a whole new level are shown by upcoming changes like those for the Cybertruck. The way Tesla is going in the car industry is likely to speed up the spread of its technologies. Tesla wants to speed up the rate at which its cars are bought around the world by using its size and lowering costs. With more than 7 million cars already installed and counting, Tesla is not only growing its market share, but it is also changing the future of self-driving and electric cars. It is expected that this growth will change the way people travel, and soon you will see a lot of self-driving and electric cars. Now you know everything you need to know about the newest and best Tesla and electric cars. You won't want to miss this exciting journey, from the Cybertruck's successful takeover to the fully self-driving system that keeps getting better. Take a deep dive into Tesla's cutting-edge innovations and exciting new developments. If you liked it, please click the like button and subscribe to Tesla Stock News. It was fun to watch. See you in the next movie.